Hey, what's up guys? Rev here. Today we're going to go down a rabbit hole. We're going to explore the depths of human toxicity never before thought to be achievable. A meltdown so hilarious yet disturbing that it makes you question if anything you're seeing is real. Well, I'll tell you what, it was real and it may be the worst thread on Twitter I've ever seen, and trust me, that is saying something. So how does this saga begin? Innocently enough, with Nagatoro. Specifically, the now two different Crunchyroll translations, including the term sus, that have been making the rounds on the internet. Now, I have goofed on these translations, but for this video, I will pull back the magician's curtain, bend over and show you my third eye. It's not that big of a deal. If anything, the translations are just kinda silly and maybe a bit cringe, but they are translating the word for suspicious. To shorten to sus, to capitalize on the Among Us memes that seem to never go away, is just smart, even if it's a little bit annoying. Okay, let's jump into the tweet that started the downfall of this man's sanity. Thread on what Crunchyroll is doing to hashtag Nagatoro. One of the hottest shows out of Japan is unforgivable. Their translations are not just lazy, they are deliberately shitty and cringe, adapted by soy bug gamer people to appeal to soy bug gamer people and nobody else. Okay, little aggressive start there. I mean, it's not good, but it's not an insane thing to say. Many people would disagree with this, but that wouldn't be enough to make this video. It's the follow-up tweets made by the original poster that gets fucking wild. We now move into the evidence phase. This man does his best Ace Attorney roleplay and puts out the hard evidence, the smoking guns if you will. But first, we have a maladjusted opening statement that goes, translations are a very simple concept. You take a word and translate it directly into another language's word. Sometimes there is no direct translation, so you engage what is called localization. However, doing this in a sloppy way can ruin a character, show, and feeling. Bro, Nagatoro literally said a 3-letter word. Now the character is ruined? I like shitting on Crunchyroll as much as the next guy, but come on. As we move into Exhibit A, I would suggest you buckle your seatbelts because it's about to get bumpy. Exhibit A on why people are subbing this show should be fired. Sus is not a word. It's not real. It's a meme from a video game that quite literally just became popular in the last year. In 10 years, nobody will know what the F they are saying. This is lazy. I hate to break it to this guy, but I have heard the term sus used for many years. It just wasn't until Among Us came out that every person started saying that every time they saw a red and cylindrical shaped object. Exhibit B is much more explicit. Here, we already have official translations, yet the staff decided to trash that translation for a goober gamer word that nobody outside of fighting game communities would understand. Again, hire actual translators or just stick to the source. I mean, of all the quote-unquote gamer words she could have said, this one's not so bad. She said scrub. 5 letters this time. Call me a goober, but scrub is not some crazy thing to add into a translation. This isn't some Gamergate insert. It's not that big of a deal. Exhibit C. Oh, more of the same. Derp is not an effing word. I have spoken English my entire life, congratulations, and this sentence is nonsensical. I'm sure the idiot who approved this was giggling like an idiot at how dank his sick Reddit meme word was. Okay, maybe it took until Exhibit C to show one that is kinda dumb. I actually have a hard time understanding what the hell is going on here, but nonetheless. Now our Twitter user rests his case and makes his closing arguments. To give a quick run through, because too long didn't read, it's about Crunchyroll being terrible and Japanese companies being based and blah 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 blah. Everything to this point, while being a bit triggered and over the top, not too crazy. But we have entered the next chapter of this manga, the building of rage. Noticing that there was a dissent, criticism of the thread, the OP starts losing his cool and adds to the replies with already having F-tards descending sus as a real word. I don't care. The translation exists. They didn't use it because the staff at Crunchyroll is garbage and unfunny. Okay, again, little aggressive, but hey, we've all been there. You talk about something you're passionate about, and maybe your own belief in the topic has caused you to get overly invested, and you become defensive about it. No harm, you know? I'm sure he'll lighten up. Let's just look at the next reply. What? Excuse me? What? Holy shit, mask off, schizo, and terrible behavior posting on. Like, honestly, how did we get here? Weren't we just talking about Nagatoro saying sus like 2 minutes ago? My god, are you crazy in your head? Black fighting game fans in my mentions blowing a George Floyd sized gasket over scrub right now. Nobody gives an F, dude. I don't care how mad you are. Oh my. Bro, are you okay? Seriously, racist and schizo? Pick a struggle, my dude. Where is all this coming from? I'm scared, but let's keep going, I guess. She/her, My Hero Academia, they are connected. Okay, big dog. You don't have to get transphobic to make fun of My Hero Academia fans. Just make fun of them for watching the 50th straight tournament arc and begging for more. Okay, so these next two tweets, I mean, you can read them. I obviously can't say any of this, but as you can tell, this person has gone completely unhinged. The breakdown is reaching a fever pitch, but I have to tell you, it keeps going. This thread got enough interactions from the people who understand corporate culture wars. However, it has been hijacked by people who want surgeons to build them vaginas. This thread is proof that some people can really go on the internet, go into a little echo chamber, and begin to believe their entire life is being ruined by some group of people that they have demonized and built up to be something that is so departed from reality, there's really no coming back for someone like this. It's like that meme where people claim someone is saying something on social media when literally nobody's actually saying it and they're just projecting. Yeah, this is an example. I feel like there was a single person with pronouns in their bio who rightfully criticized the thread, and something set this guy off completely. In the next couple tweets, again, I can't show them, to summarize a bunch of what I assume are trans people and awful stuff about them, but we can expect that at this point from this person. And I won't show the pictures to violate the privacy of anyone this guy's using to cope as a mechanism. But now we enter the next chapter of this manga, realization. The realization that this thing is starting to blow up and not in the way they hoped. The next tweet says, people are claiming I'm mad, when I'm simply pointing out that there was no reason to change suspicious to sus, other than to entertain people who work at Crunchyroll. Not a lot of people defending a diss into a derp, likely because it's insane and proves my point. OF now, I get the whole oh my god, bro, what? So the objective reality is that words have an exact meaning. However, their argumentation is that it's sometimes fluid, like gender. Okay, I get the motivation now makes oh my god, go bald. You know this dude is bald. You know it. Let's keep going. He's just projecting at this point. But once again, we reach an impasse because I can't say any of this, even quoting because it's awful. This whole man's worldview has been warped by this stuff. It's a conspiracy in his mind that trans people, minorities, all of them are conspiring against him. Conspiring against his tweet about Nagatoro saying sus. My god. Imagine. The next part, again, I can't read again, is a series of tweets talking about Nazis and book burning and ironically introducing weird terms and buzzwords that nobody knows what they mean, much like the people he tries to demonize, I'm sure. Now the next arc, desperation. I literally can't go through the rest of this thread. It's insane levels of transphobia and racism, including a weird amount of saved pictures of trans people and their genitals that this person has used for this thread. And I think for all of our sanity, You can trust me at this point. It's terrible. And that will mark the end of this insane thread. Literally nothing was gained here. It started off about an anime character having her words translated into the term sus, then it divulged into that. Social media, ladies and gentlemen. But that's gonna do it for this video. Don't be like this awful person, and I'll see you next time.